This is a vlog series of how I'm scaling my insurance agency to $300,000 in revenue before I turn 30. And that is not easy because statistically, 90% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. And I'm working every day to make sure Bison Ridge Insurance isn't one of them. Hey guys, what is up? It is Monday morning here at the Bison Ridge Insurance headquarters located in Coweta, Oklahoma. I am getting to work here. I've been working for about an hour, but kind of wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on. The end of the month here, and we're kind of getting our first full week, it feels like, to work as of now. We haven't really had a full week this whole month. It's been kind of a weird month, but it's always something, right? And so we're not making excuses. We're just going to keep working hard. I wanted to tell you guys kind of what I have planned for today. I've already knocked out service work for this morning. The things that I could handle, some things had to be pushed off till the next day just because of not hearing back from clients and those type of things. It's 10:30 right now. Gonna knock out an hour of calls. I have a bunch of follow-up calls I need to do with clients who have quotes sitting on their tables waiting to hear from them. I have a couple new leads calls, those type of things. That should put us in and at about 11:30. And then I'm going to try to knock out 8 quotes today. So that's kind of the challenge I have for today. I usually allot myself an hour for a quote just because you don't really know exactly what it's going to look like with, how many carriers you're going to have to quote it with, all those type of things. But I really want to try to push today and get 8 out. We'll have, about 30 minutes a quote is what we're going to be allotted for today. So kind of curious to see how that's going to go. It's a little bit of a fun challenge to kind of gamify the day and see if we can make that possible. So gonna get started with calls, and then I'll catch you guys up as we get started quoting here in just a little bit. Hey Michaela, this is Maverick with Bison Ridge Insurance. Just giving you a call about possibly starting you a quote on your home and auto insurance. If you give me a call back at 918-921-8725, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey Devin, this is Maverick, Bison Ridge Insurance. Was giving you a call about the quote I'd sent you the other day. Was curious if you had a chance to look over it. If you could give me a call back or shoot me a text at 918-921-8725, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I try to usually get it about a month out, so that's the reason I moved the date out today, because your renewal is March 22nd. So it should be, if it hasn't came in yet, then it would come in probably the next week or so. So I'll shoot you that text. If it hasn't come in, I'll just let you know, and we can try again in a week if they haven't uploaded it on their site yet. But if you got an email, I'm sure it's probably on there. So I'll shoot you over that text, and then I'll compare it with my rates and see if it's something that makes sense, okay? Awesome, buddy. Yeah, we'll talk soon. Hey, Martin, wanted to jump on here quick and send over a quick screen recording of the quote comparison document I built out for you. Okay, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the actual coverages here. $310,000 more in coverage, and then adding those endorsements that you don't currently have. Alrighty, it is Monday afternoon here at the headed out of the office. I am proud of myself because I got 6 quotes done today, fully delivered, video proposal recorded, everything done, and I got 7 fully sent out, quoted, ready to go on the client's desk, and I have another one that's basically finished. I just have to put together the quote comparison, and I'll film the video proposal tomorrow. So that's basically 8 quotes. That's a lot, especially still fielding calls and handling service work that comes in throughout the day. There wasn't a lot today, which kind of helped, but 8 quotes in one day, that's 30 minutes a quote basically after we started this afternoon, and so happy about that. I also wanted to add in that I was on a business at one of our mastermind Facebook groups that I'm a part of, and one of the agents that I really respect on there, was posting about just the mindset of being happy about the challenges, and he put a line in there that just really kind of stuck with me the rest of the day, and it was if you're experiencing challenges, that means you're actually playing the game, and as a business owner, all we want to do is play this game. I tell people all the time that insurance is not necessarily the most exciting thing to me in the world, right? I didn't grow up thinking I wanted to be an insurance agent like a lot of insurance agents don't. It's one of those things that I always knew I wanted to be a business owner. And so, the game that I wanted to play was being a business owner, and the method that I, kind of took to get there, the game I chose to play within that game is insurance. And so I am extremely grateful for the challenges that we have every single week, every single day. That means we have a vital business, and we are working towards our goals. And so just kind of wanted to add that if you're a business owner that is kind of down just because you're experiencing challenges, or maybe it's not going as well as you had hoped, just know that the challenges are what you want, because that means you're moving forward and you're growing and all of those things. You don't want to just be sitting on the sidelines not experiencing the challenges, because that means you're not playing the game. So I literally just hit send on an email to you that's going to have a link to a website to start the claim. You'll literally just log in and then indicate that it's a glass claim, and then it'll walk you through the process. But you do have the glass coverage on the Tesla. So hey, Rick, wanted to jump on here real quick and send over a quick video proposal of the renewal options that I have for you. A couple things I want to point out before we actually get into the actual coverages. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, shoot me a text or give me a call. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks so much. Welcome to Green Country Conversations, the podcast where we hear about the stories and learn about the people that make Northeast Oklahoma truly great. Hey Hunter, it's Maverick. I was giving you a call about the driver that was being added to your policy. I talked to Safeco. They said that all you have to do is fill out that letter that they sent you. If you have any questions, just give me a call. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. I'll tell you what. Obviously, I'm still the one that answers all the phone calls here at Bison Ridge, but just from having to call and talk to so many carriers, I can guarantee that when we do have a receptionist or a CSR in the next year or so, I'll make sure they always answer with some type of joy in their voice, that they seems like hopefully they like their job, because I can guarantee when I call carriers that they do not do that. It makes it just a not fun conversation for everyone involved. So definitely going to make sure Bison Ridge Insurance does not treat our clients like that in the future. Bison Ridge Insurance, this is Maverick. I'm going to jump into your policy quick here and so I typically always recommend every quote I run is $300,000 in personal liability. You have $500,000, so I could look at lowering that. What's going on, guys? It is Friday afternoon. Just here in the Walmart parking lot, actually shooting the end of this vlog. I waited till the end of the day to kind of talk about my day-to-day here on Friday. Couple reasons why. One main reason is this morning I had a lead that we worked with for a really long time to try to get a quote worked out for them, and timing just didn't work out on their end, and I was pretty frustrated, just because of the fact that it just didn't work out. That's the reason I was frustrated, and I can tell you that my first gut instinct was, let me open up the vlog camera here and kind of voice my opinion, and maybe where I felt wrong doing was had on my end, the feelings I possibly had hurt. I don't know. They were invalid feelings looking back on it. And I waited. I turned on some worship music. I talked to my wife. I vented my frustrations. And I waited until this afternoon because I knew that those feelings would pass. It's part of business. We've had a rough couple months here at Bison Ridge Insurance. Just premium-wise, like selling a lot of business has not been something we've really been doing the past couple months. And so I think that's just a culmination of all those feelings on something that I feel like I've worked on for a long time. I didn't pull up the camera because I didn't want to come off and say something or do something or act a certain way when those feelings were going to change. And I think that brings up a good talking point that I had a conversation with a lady with today. Your feelings they're going to change over time, right? There's nothing that's going to stay the same. And so if you're having a bad day or a bad moment like I was this morning, it's going to change. Like you're going to end up having a better rest of your day, right? And maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month, maybe, God forbid it's a year that you're having a bad year. But I think that we a lot of times get into the mindset of, oh, this is it. This is the consistency that I'm going to live in. And that's just not the truth. And I think the same thing goes for the highs too. You can be like, oh, I'm killing it. I'm going to stay, on top of this mountain forever. And that's just not how God works. God and the life that he has planned for us is all about ups and downs and going through the trials and tribulations. And I thought that today was a good example of that. I mean, this morning I was so upset. Like I was so frustrated. And, I just took some time and prayed about it and, listened to worship music and went about my day. And now it's the end of the day and I'm like, that's okay. Like the policy didn't work out that's all right. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, would it have been nice? It would have been nice, but that doesn't mean my business is going underwater. I'm not shutting down shop just because of that one policy. I have a loving wife and an amazing family and a business that's, growing slowly, but growing regardless. And I have things to be thankful for. And so if I could give you any piece of encouragement, it would just be, try to stay, don't let the highs get too high or the lows get too low. Try to stay as even keel as possible, right? And if you can do that and stay consistent with what you're doing, then I think you're gonna, everyone who's out there grinding and hustling and trying to make their dreams come true, just like I am, they will eventually, with the consistency, it's gonna come true. And so I just kind of wanted to add that as the day ended out. Like I said, we're ending out another month here that we're not crazy proud of the revenue, and definitely didn't hit our revenue goal this month. Sent out a lot of quotes, so that's a good thing, but revenue goal was not met. And so I need to, do some internal looking and see what needs to change on my end, what I need to do different in the business, because, this is now 2 months in a row that I haven't hit my revenue goal, and I don't like that feeling. And so kind of got to figure out what needs to change. But that too, that's downing to say that, but I say all of that to say that, I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity God's given me with this business. I like to think of this business as my mission field, a way I can go out and impact the world and show people what, living for God looks like truly in the everyday world, right? Because there's a lot of times we're going to come in contact with people and we might be the only Jesus they see that day. And so if you can keep that mindset, then the small things like that happened this morning are small things, right? They're not a huge deal. So I hope you guys had a great week. I appreciate you guys following along on the vlog. We're averaging like 50 to 100 views on every episode. And so if you haven't already, please subscribe. We post vlog videos every day. I'm in the process of trying to grow my business from $100,000 in revenue to $300,000 revenue before I turn 30, which is officially like 24 months away from this month. And so, we've got some growing to do, and I would love for you guys to follow along. Big hugs and tiny kisses to my wife and boys. We'll catch you guys on the next one.